You are allowed to defend yourself like a man. You are a man. I understand that. But I can tell you was hurt because you went to saying personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't mind addressing. What? You said I buy pussy. Astaghfirullah. I'm trying to stop my cursing. But you say I buy sex from women. Bro, I stayed in the strip club. Everybody know that. Well, I wish I knew how much money I spent in the strip club. What? Every day a week, yes, I was in the strip club. Everybody know that I hung with strippers, I flew strippers out, all that, bro. I sure did. It ain't tricking if you got it. I had a great time. And if we had Instagram when I was playing in the NBA in 07, 04, all them years, I would have been kicked out the NBA. Yeah, I was living like a rock star. I sure was, bro. I'm not proud of it, but yeah, and that's what happened. So what? I was. And what? But you was the same person, bro. One of the biggest dudes on my team, constantly saying this to Stack 5. Oh, Stack, you don't even hang with me. You don't fool with me. Stack, why you don't hang with me? And you know I'm not lying, bro. This was you all the time. Oh, y'all ain't fool with me. Y'all ain't... Bro, this was you. So stop it, bro. Stop it. You have to stop that, bro. You have to stop that. Yo, there's no reason for me to take my time to try to bring dirt up on you, bro, because your whole career was dirt. Your whole life is dirt. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't my job to pour more dirt on you. You feel me? You already buried yourself. So just leave it alone, bro. Just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was in a strip club paying women and having a good time. I wasn't paying for security. Don't make call Magic and ask Magic how you was paying for security out here. See, bro, stop. See, I didn't want to do this to you, all right? I didn't want to do this to you. You're too big to be paying for security. But look, bro, when I see you, I ain't got no hard feelings. I don't want no problems with you. And you know one thing about me, bro. You know I ain't going out. You know I ain't going like that. So I don't bother nobody. But you know how I'm coming, bro. So let's just keep the respect there. As men, we disagree. We'll disagree. But don't start sending no threats and nothing like that. Cause I'm not doing that. I ain't finna disrespect you like that and start sending threats like that. I'm so removed from that. So I expect the same respect from you. Let's not go there, bro. Seriously. But you can say your piece, bro. But leave it alone and stop making up stuff, bro. Look at my points in Charlotte and look at your points in Charlotte. Look what happened when I got to Charlotte and when you got to Charlotte. These are all facts, bro.
I have considerably better things to do with my time. But Kwame Brown wanted my attention. Well, you got it now. I didn't want to have to do this, but he made me. Join me in taking a look at this man. Keep looking. Another drop. Keep going. Keep going. Another one. And did I miss anything? Here's another one. This is just with the Charlotte Hornets. All right, keep going. Keep going. The man played for 7 different teams. I got put wide open layup, miss. Keep going. Keep rolling them. Keep rolling. This is Shaq. Keep going. Hey, go ahead, watch this. Look at that pass from Steven Jackson, his former teammate. You see? You see that? Here it is again. Another drop. Another air ball in the lane. A layup, an air ball layup. Keep going. Keep going. Getting dunked on by Brook Lopez, who can't jump. Look at this right here. Keep going. Keep rolling the tape. Look at that pass. First of all, he traveled on the pass before he threw the pass. Keep going.
So why deny it to the public? If you done something behind closed doors, just know Allah sees all. So it don't make no sense for you to deny it to the public. You don't love yourself if you deny who you really are. Hey man, listen. I can teach you how to win, bruh. Follow me, bruh. I can teach you how to win. Long term. Like Matt said, How many players you know that ain't all-stars? That ain't all-stars that's getting all-star contracts after basketball without compromising nothing. You can't say me and Matt compromised anything and can't prove it. I ain't never sold my soul, never will. I'm too live. I'm too live. I'm too live. Umar. You know what I'm saying?
His other brother, Kwame's other brother, just went to jail for murder like 3 years ago. All of this you can Google. I'm saying all that to say, leave Kwame alone. That man has been quiet for 20 years. He don't bother nobody. Clearly all that, you know, all that he's a bust stuff gets to him, and you don't know what people are going through or have been through, but I've seen folks snap for less, and it looks like, you know, Kwame is snapping. And if you look at the history of men in his family, you would know his men in his family have a history of snapping. Leave Kwame. Let me tell y'all something. Leave Kwame Brown alone. I don't know if y'all know, but you could do a little research. Kwame Brown was born in Charleston, South Carolina. I don't think I've ever met Kwame, but I know a lot of his family. His family lived in Mounts Corner, South Carolina. His father's name was Willie Brown. I don't know how many kids Willie Brown had. I don't know how many siblings Kwame Brown got, but I went to school with his sister, and I went to school with one of his brothers. Let me tell y'all something. Kwame's father in the 90s, I remember this story. He beat a woman with an axe handle. It was his girlfriend. And the rumor was he buried her alive. He buried her in the area that I grew up in, if I remember correctly. I've been trying to call my dad since yesterday to confirm the whole story, because I literally forgot about this until yesterday. But the woman died and he got arrested. If he's still alive, he's in prison for life, because he got caught because he left South Carolina after the murder and came back for his paycheck. Let me tell you something else. His other brother, I don't know if him and Kwame were close, but his other brother shot his baby mama several times and then killed himself. That was like in 2008. And his other...
Is that a trick question?
You tell me.
They gave up Kwame Brown. Who
first
cares?
rounders.
I could care less.
Tied into his salary for 4 years.
First of all, understand something. When you're giving up first round picks, if you are a quality team in playoff contention, it really doesn't mean that much. That's number one. Number two, and more importantly, Kwame Brown is gone. The city of Angels, Hollywood, just should be celebrated. Throw a parade already, whether you win a championship or not. This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Plays no defense. Doesn't have the heart, the passion, or anything that comes with it. And you're asking me whether they gave up too much? Please. The Los Angeles Lakers knew exactly what they were doing. They should be celebrating right now, and Kobe Bryant should not be saying a word.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Bulletz Gotti. We in the building. You already know what it is. Feeling good. You know what I mean? Feeling good. You know, feeling nice, enjoying this summer breeze, summer days. You know what I'm saying? It's like 84 outside. You know what I mean? It's 5:50, almost 6 o'clock. So it's a calm Friday. You know, thank God it's Friday. I'm alive. I'm blessed. I'm breathing. Thank God to be alive. So, let's get into it. Now, I didn't touch Kwame Brown. I haven't done a video on Kwame Brown. I was supposed to do videos on Kwame, but I had fell back because other, topics that came on my desk. And I was talking about a lot of other different topics and different, scenarios on YouTube and, in the music game. So, Kwame right now, I'm watching his platform. I saw the video that my big bro did. Shout out to Hassan. I like that video. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, that video right there was a real one. And he was talking facts in the video, and I get what he means. Here's the thing, right? Kwame Brown, in my opinion, needs to thank Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. Because if they never said his name on All the Smoke, and Steven Jackson never called him a bum when Gilbert Arenas was up there, when they did the interview with Gilbert Arenas on All the Smoke, Kwame Brown would have never came on YouTube, and nobody would have cared about Kwame Brown. Let's just be real. Y'all only care about Kwame Brown is because y'all like what he's speaking about But y'all really wasn't supporting him in the beginning because he had a channel. That's what people don't understand. Kwame Brown had a channel. He had a channel. He was on YouTube for a good while. You know what I'm saying? I had more subscribers than Kwame Brown on my first channel. His channel really didn't have that many subscribers. He even did an interview with Tommy, but nobody was really checking for him until Gilbert Arenas, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes went in on him on All the Smoke. You know, Stephen A. Smith. See, Kwame Brown, in my opinion, he is bitter. He'll never be considered an NBA legend because he wasn't. He was a bust. Like Sam Bowie, Christian Laettner, Greg Oden, Milicic. Yeah, that's his name. Who else is another one that I could say? Like, it's many others I could name that was a bust. But he was a bust. And people respect him because what? Because he speaking facts. I mean, he is speaking facts, but I mean, a lot of the things, topics he's speaking about, a lot of people have been talking about it. And I understand what Hassan was saying, because I feel like Kwame did copy Hassan's style. I feel like he copied a lot of other dudes' style. I feel like Kwame, if he was financially right, he wouldn't be on YouTube disgruntled. It's like Scottie Pippen writing his book right now, right? And he going in on Jordan. He going in on Phil Jackson. He just going in on everybody in his book, right? But he's only doing that because he's bitter because his wife left him, cheated on him. So it's like all these things happen to him. What the problem is that Scottie Pippen is mad because his wife left him and was cheating on him with Future, and then left him for a young boy like Malik Beasley. So that right there will make any man become bitter and want to have resentment to his former teammate and have resentment for his former teammate and coach. You know what I'm saying? See, you have to watch some of these dudes when they talk. You know what I'm saying? It's like a rapper. He have resentment for the music industry. Like Choke No Joke, for example, right? Let's talk about Choke. Choke got resentment. He's mad with Dame and he mad with Jay. If Choke was in good standings with Jay-Z, would you see Choke No Joke going in on Jay-Z? Like Choke No Joke did a video talking about Puff, right? But when Black Rob had passed, he was saluting Puff. He was defending Puff. So it's like these dudes be bitter. And Kwame Brown, if he was so much didn't like them dudes use him as a punchline, then why didn't he come out when Stephen A. Smith was doing that every time? Stephen A. Smith was going in on him for years. It was nothing new. He was always the punchline of Stephen A. Smith. And I feel like Kwame Brown is just salty because he was a journeyman basketball player. He was horrible on the court. Motherfuckers act like because he did, like, I had to tell my uncle, my big cousin, my pops, you know what I'm saying, that the nigga got a YouTube channel. It's like, Kwame Brown. I said, yo, you remember Kwame Brown, the one that Jordan drafted? Then it dawned on them. They like, oh, he was trash. You know what I'm saying? Because he was trash in the NBA. So he comes on YouTube, you know, he speaks some facts. Don't get me wrong. People like him. But in my opinion, I think, you know, his channel is one-dimensional. You know, it's one-dimensional. It's nothing different he's doing with that channel. It's nothing different. I think it's all drama. Just look. He stopped talking about Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, right? He started talking about Bill Cosby, Judge Joe Brown, and this and that, right? He started getting political, right? Then you had, Abdul Rauf up there and Craig Hodges. And next thing you know, he gets back on there, he goes back in talking about Steven Jackson, right? Now, Steven Jackson, in my opinion, is a stand-up dude. Matt Barnes is a stand-up dude. Say what you want about them. They not bad dudes. I like watching all the smoke. I think they podcast is very entertaining. It's one of the best podcasts I watch on Showtime. I like them better than Deezus and Mero. And the way, he tried to go at, Steven Jackson is corny. I mean, the nigga was a bum. Like, what we gonna act like? Because Steven Jackson said he was a bum. Like, he's wrong for saying that. The nigga was a bum in the NBA, man. Why would a man lie and sugarcoat something when dude was a bum? He was a bum. He was a bum. I could see if he was this top tier basketball player, but it's like, come on, man, he wasn't top tier. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, man, but Jordan. Listen, Jordan didn't even want him. You know what I'm saying? It's just, he was the one that he had to choose. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't no great player. Like, he was horrible. And he really almost could have destroyed Kobe Bryant's legacy if they never got written. If they never had gotten rid of Kwame Brown, Kobe Bryant would have never had 5 rings. You know what I'm saying? And Kobe would have probably never stayed on the Lakers. So they had to get rid of him. And that's why I think a lot of people don't understand, like, what have you done? Like, you didn't really do anything. You know what I mean? On YouTube because you salty that people make you the butt of the jokes. I mean, my nigga, like, you are the butt of the jokes. Like, come on. Like, we not gonna sit here and act like y'all was big Kwame Brown. Like, everybody a Kwame Brown fan. Like, come on, stop the dick riding. It's too much deep throating and it's too much D riding. I'm sorry. It's too much deep throating, it's too much D riding. And I know a lot of people that like him, but it's dudes that be going so hard that they be D-riding this dude like, oh, this dude is the truth. Like, come on, man. It's a lot of dudes that speak the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Kwame Brown, if he wasn't getting dissed by Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson and Gilbert Arenas and them was not cutting his ass, he probably would have never been this big. You got to really think of things. People, it's not a generic. It's not even generic. It's not natural. You know what I'm saying? It's not organic. You know what I'm saying? You know when somebody wins organically, it's not even an organically win. It's not an organic win. It's not an organic win. It's a win that he won because he had issues with who he had issues with. It's not like, oh, this is organic. Kwame, we've been rocking with this dude since the beginning. These dudes have never been rocking with this dude from the beginning. They can't even tell you his first check. They can't even tell you what he was talking about on his channel. They can't even tell you about his interview that he did with Tommy a couple years ago. Last year, I think it was. They wasn't even watching his channel when he had I think he had 3,000 subs. I don't think they was even watching him when he had 3,000 subs. So right there, that just shows you that people just supporting him because the controversy. But let's keep it real. He's not entertaining like that. I'm sorry. Kwame Brown's just not entertaining. You know what I'm saying? He cool, but he not entertaining. You know what I'm saying? And only why people watches him, like I said, they only watch Kwame Brown because of the controversy. You get what I'm saying? Because people was not supporting Kwame Brown before that. I was supporting Kwame Brown before that. Y'all just started supporting him and saying, oh yeah, yo, I'm Kwame, mama's cooking. Like, come on, man. Y'all saying mama's cooking now because y'all like him now. And y'all like watching his platform. But come on, let's be real. Let's be real honest, man. Y'all wasn't supporters of him before then. I didn't rock with him before then. I didn't even know who he was. That's fake love. Let's keep it real. Y'all only like him because of the controversy. Y'all wasn't liking him before that. Y'all don't even know what he was even talking about. You know, it's sad though. It's really sad. You know, that people could gas somebody up and really think that they top tier when they know damn well that he only is lit because of Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. He need to thank them instead of dissing them. He came on, you know, on the scene on some hating shit. Let's keep it real. He hated on two dudes and he know he can never get back in the industry. You know what I'm saying? It's like the dude just came on the scene bitter. He was a bitter dude. He's bitter. I think YouTube just shows you, right, that dudes could become big, but they be coming from a bitter place. Choke No Joke is one of them. Kwame Brown is one of them. You know, Stack 5 Steven Jackson is real about his shit. I like Steven Jackson. I like Matt Barnes. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the shade that he gives Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes because why hate on them dudes? For what? Like, okay, nigga called you a bum because you was a bum on the court. Nigga's a bum. So, because a nigga said that, he ain't offended. You supposed to be moving your platform to the next direction, but you still dissing Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. Like, they not even worrying about dude. They said what they said about homie. They not even worrying about him. They was defending Rachel Nichols, what I'm about to do a video about Rachel Nichols. Now, Maria Taylor situation. I'm going to touch on that. I didn't forget about that. That's a topic I'm touching on. But it's like the hate on Steven Jackson for no reason was corny. To be mad at Michael, I wouldn't even be mad. Michael's a winner. Michael likes to win. He just didn't like to lose. And a dude causing him to lose, what is he supposed to do? Not be mad? I mean, you gotta really look at it. He's hurt and he's mad, but just look at how much bridges that Kwame Brown burned. Like, yeah, he got the YouTube fame, but look how many. But like, if he want to go back to the NBA and be an analyst, right? He can't do that. If he want to go on one of these sports platforms, he can't do that because he done shit on ESPN, shit on Fox Sports News. He can't turn back now. He done burnt bridges. And he coming on YouTube and he just gonna be a YouTuber. But people gonna get tired of his platform just like they got tired of Tommy. You can't keep talking about the same shit and not switching it up. One-dimensional shit. So, like I said, man, I don't have no hate for Kwame Brown. I just feel like the dude is all hype. I feel him is just, it's no versatility to it. It's just a basic brand. You know, it's just a nigga venting about his bitterness. How motherfuckers, you know, did him in the NBA. He's just bitter. He's a bitter dude. You can tell he bitter. You see it all in his face. You know what I'm saying? Like, he mad. He hating on Steven Jackson. And respectfully, I gotta salute Hassan for saying what he's saying because, you know, the dude, you know, copied his style. You know what I'm saying? Dude copied his style. I don't think that Kwame Brown was like, let's keep it real. Kwame Brown is not a it factor nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's not an Allen Iverson. He's not a Ray Allen. He's not a Vince Carter, Stephon Marbury. I would like to hear from a Stephon Marbury than hear from somebody like Kwame Brown. Sorry, I'm just being real. Kwame Brown ain't nothing he's saying that's really real. I think there's a lot of dick riding. I think a lot of niggas is just, supporting the nigga Kwame Brown because they think he's real. But let's be real, man. He's not. It's nothing different. He's just a dude just venting and mad with the NBA and mad with the sports industry. But let's keep it real. If he was in good graces, like before he was playing in Big 3, you didn't hear nothing from Kwame Brown. You got to ask yourself, why Kwame Brown is so mad now when he was playing in Big 3, he didn't have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? A couple months ago, and even last year, he was quiet. But because Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes and Gilbert Arenas made a joke about him, he all up in arms. You got to really peep game and realize that, Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes made Kwame Brown possible. So he need to be thanking them instead of dissing them. Thank Steven Jackson. Thank Matt Barnes, because if they never said his name, nobody would have cared about Kwame Brown. Let's just keep it real. Nobody cared about him. Nobody cared about him before. Nobody would care about him now. Because Kwame Brown was the bum-ass player that played with the Lakers that Kobe could not stand. That almost ruined Kobe's legacy and almost caused Kobe for not getting the 5th title. So don't let that go over your head. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we know Kwame Brown for basketball lovers. Y'all that don't watch sports, y'all like him because he's saying something deep. Me, is what it is. His shit is too long. It's drawn out. It's dry. Like his platform is dry. It gets drawn out. It's like he does a long ass live, and he talks some real spill, and then he just all over the place. So it is what it is, man. Salute.
What it is, running it down on these niggas. Sex, drugs, money, and murder, my nigga. You know how we get it, my nigga. Still be painting them bitches, my nigga. Ripping that roll, fucking your bitches. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. 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 Niggas, they never will hurt you. Niggas, they never will hurt you. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Sex, drugs, money, and murder.
Got the traps right, understand how to get that. Ran down on them niggas with a flip back, new and